Hello, good morning and welcome to all for the today's lecture in the subject industrial hydraulics and pneumatics. Without wasting time, we will take a recap of the previous lecture so that some first time it will be available for the students. Those are joining late to the class. Within 5 to 10 minutes, we will take a recap of previous lecture. Is my screen visible? Hello, whether screen is visible?
Yes,
Okay. We have already started the first chapter, that is the introduction to hydraulic system and hydraulic actuators, in which we have to study what is the fluid power system, what is the hydraulic system, its advantages, limitations, applications, and as far as fluid power system is concerned, it is mainly related with the liquid and gas, and a liquid is related with the oil. So any fluid power system which is based on liquid, that is the oil, it is called as a hydraulic system. A fluid power system which is having a working medium as a gas, that is the air, it come under the category of a pneumatic system. Then we see the different types of hydraulic actuators. Actuators are the end parts or end devices of any kind of a fluid system. It may be hydraulic system or it may be pneumatic system. The basic function of all kinds of the actuators is to convert hydraulic energy of a fluid into mechanical energy. And that mechanical energy is in the form of reciprocating energy or rotary energy. So we see the different types of linear actuators and rotary actuators. As far as linear actuators are to be concerned, they are specially a hydraulic cylinder or cylinders. And rotary actuators is to be concerned, they are the motors that we have covered in the last 2 to 3 lectures. This is the definition of fluid power system. It will be divided into two parts, hydraulics and pneumatics. It is a mean, it is a Greek word we have seen. Definition we have seen. All the hydraulic systems are based on Pascal law. What this states: pressure exerted anywhere in a confined fluid is transmitted equally in all directions throughout the fluid. But one point we have to consider, that is force applied at a point is transmitted to the another point using an incompressible fluid. That is very important. The fluid must be an incompressible one. We see the working principle, advantage, applications, elements of the fluid power system. That is energy conversion input element, storage, control element, and output, that is a reconversion element. Any fluid system, it may be a hydraulic or pneumatic, it must have consist of these kinds of elements or devices. Then we see the applications of hydraulic system. Vehicle brake hydraulic system, power steering system, hydraulic jack, aircraft system, aircraft hydraulic system. It will be seen in details. What is the power in case of a hydraulic system? What is the power input device, control device, power output device? What is the liquid? Liquid is nothing but oil in case of hydraulics, that will transfer the hydraulic energy from one element to the another element. Conductors are the some kinds of a piping network. It may be a pipe, metallic pipe, or hoses. Those are carrying the pressurized fluid from one device to another device. We see the advantages, drawbacks, specific applications of the hydraulic system. Then in previous lecture we focus on hydraulic actuators. hydraulic actuators may be called as consumers, which will be used to transfer the hydraulic energy into useful work. Useful work means some kind of a mechanical work. It may be used for gripping purpose, it may be for lifting purpose, it may be for clamping purpose. So this device, this work is to be achieved by certain kind of devices are called as a hydraulic actuator. We are classifying that actuators into two types: linear actuators. They are mainly a hydraulic cylinder. It consists of single acting cylinder, double acting cylinder, telescopic cylinder, nested cylinder, right? Rotary actuators, it mainly are the hydraulic motors in which we have to use, we have to study gear motor, vane motor. In vane motor, it may be balanced or unbalanced. Right? Axial piston motor, where we have to study crash plate axial piston motor, bent axis piston motor. We have discussed all this. This is a single acting, single piston rod, linear actuator. Linear actuators means we are getting the output in the form of reciprocating motion. That is a linear motion. Double acting cylinder, telescopic cylinder. Each hydraulic cylinder, those are having a certain kind of a specific advantage for a particular application. Then we see the rotary actuators. Rotary actuators are mainly hydraulic motors. Here, we are converting hydraulic energy of the fluid into rotary motion. This motion may be completely rotary or partially rotary. Accordingly, it may be classified. As far as completely rotary motion means through 360 degree, we are studied gear motor, vane motor, crash plate piston motor. That is, it come under the category of axial piston motor, bent axis piston motor. Right. Then we see how this cylinder are to be designated. 85/48-500. What 85 it will be indicate, what 48 and what is 500 it will indicate. This is the basic construction of any kind of hydraulic cylinder. It consists of cylinder tube, piston seal, piston rod, piston reel, right? Piston rod seal, piston wiper, cylinder base, right? These all are the elements of the hydraulic cylinder. That will be whatever we have seen, that will be discussed. That is hydraulic cylinder classification. Some cylinders are called as a ram type cylinder. This is the construction and symbol of single acting cylinder, spring loaded cylinder. Double acting single piston rod, double acting double piston rod. Tandem cylinder. Tandem cylinder means this cylinder, it is having two pistons, right? It will be divided into one single cylinder. It will be divided into two cylinders, and each cylinder is having a separate inlet and outlet port, right? In order to multiply the force, we go for the tandem cylinder, telescopic cylinder, nested cylinder. Nested cylinder, it is a one application that is a hydraulic press. Gradually we have to increase the load and gradually you have to decrease the load. At that time we go for the nested cylinder. Then this diagram, it is related with the cushioning effect of the hydraulic cylinder, because during the return stroke of the piston within a hydraulic cylinder, it is having a certain kind of velocity, and it will create the impact on a we may say cylinder end side or cylinder head of the cylinder. So it will damage the cylinder head. In order to avoid that impact of the piston head over the cylinder head, we have provided certain kinds of arrangement so that the velocity of the piston during the reversing stroke or reversal stroke, it will be get reduced. So slowly or gradually it will reaches to the end stroke. It will not impact on a cylinder head, or it cannot damage the cylinder. That process is called as a cushioning of hydraulic cylinder. For that purpose, certain arrangement as like that, this mirror wall, one way check wall, it will be provided at the cylinder head in order to avoid sudden impact of this cylinder, of this piston on this cylinder. This diagram shows how this velocity of the piston it will be goes on reducing. This is a limited type rotary actuator. Means in limited type rotary actuator, we are converting the hydraulic energy into rotary energy, but it is in a partial. It may be a 60 degree, 120, 180 degree, not totally thorough 360 degree. This is a single vane limited type rotary actuator. This will be the stopper, and this vane it will be moved up to this end or up to this end, right? This is a dual piston type limited rotary actuator. So this is rack and pinion arrangement is provided, so that this pinion it will be rotated up to certain degree in clockwise direction when piston is moving toward the right. When piston is moving toward the left, it will be rotating in anti-clockwise direction, but up to a certain degree of angle, because of it will depend on a number of teeth on rack as well as number of teeth on pinion. We see this gear motor, balance type vane pump, radial piston pump. Then various symbol, whatever the hydraulic symbol is to be concerned, it is denoted by filled arrow, and pneumatic symbol it is denoted by the we may say arrow, it is not filled, or it is the empty arrow we may say. These are the certain symbols we have to study in last lecture. Hydraulic pump, how it will be denoted. As far as pump is considered, the arrow pointer is touching to the circumference of the circle. As far as motor is considered, pointer is toward the center of the circle, and its base is touching to the circumference of the circle. Right? This is a one directional. It is a two directional, and this arrow it will be shows variable displacement. Without arrow, fixed displacement. Single arrow, one directional. Double arrow, two directional. Right? Likewise, it is for pump and motors. If pump and motors are combined, this will be the symbol. Okay, are you getting up to this point? Hello? We'll take just a recap. Are you audible? May I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, within a short period of time, or we will complete this hydraulic seal, and then we will take the attendance. Or right now we will take the attendance. I think it is a 10:15, right? We will take the attendance. Okay.
सर
Hello? Huh? Hello?
हा सर ते अटेंडन्स चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये मुलांनी मेसेज केलेला
Attendance?
चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये मेसेज केलाय मुलांनी त्यांचा रोल नंबर
That process we are following. Students are sending their roll number in chat box. Hello? During every lecture we are doing the same practice for the attendance.
हा
For every lecture we are sending your roll number in chat box only. Okay, no problem at all.
रोल नंबर चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये टाका
Okay. Now Akashman is there. Okay, I will take attendance one by one. Pritam or Prithviraj Deshmukh is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Pritam. Prithviraj?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Gadekar, are you getting the recap? Yes, are you there? Vaibhav Bosle, Vaibhav, please reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes is where? Yes, Gadekar. Only he is joining the meeting, or he is present or not for the class. Okay. Total strength of our class it is 67 and only 41 students are to be present over here. What about remaining students? Only 40 students are there. Okay. Meanwhile, at any completion of any point, I will take the attendance. Okay. So you will be in lecture, right, continuously up to end of this lecture. Okay. Now, hydraulic seal is to be concerned. What is the hydraulic seal and why it is essential? Seal is the one kind of element which will avoid the leakage, because if the leakage is to be happen in any kind of hydraulic system, it will lead to loss of the efficiency of the system. It will increase the power usage of the system. At the same time, proper lubrication is not happen, so rise in temperature it also happen. It also affects the environmental damage and safety hazard, right? These are the certain disadvantages if certain kind of leakage is to be obtained in case of any kind of hydraulic system. In certain cases, a minor internal leakage it will be intentionally produced in case of a double acting cylinder, where there will be a relative motion between piston and cylinder, and in order to reduce the friction between the piston and cylinder, certain kind of internal leakage of oil it will be purposefully or intentionally produced to avoid that friction. But whatever the oil it will be leak internally, it does not cause any kind of a fluid loss. That leaked oil or that leaked fluid it will be goes to the reservoir. But as far as external leakage is to be concerned, they may have a
Hello, sir.
आवाज येत नाही सर.
सर लेफ्ट झालेत वाटतं.
हो. प्रॉब्लेम.
काय करत होता?
एक मिनिट मी. एक मिनिट सांगतो थांबा जाऊ नका.
जेवण या पाहिजे.
मुंडे आता शिक सुरुवात आहे तुमची, तर आम्ही 2 महिने काढल्यात.
कसं नुसतं मीटिंग चालू करून त्याच्या काय झालं कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट होत नाही.
यायला लागले केला कॉल.
आपली ब्रेन किती का सर्व गायब झाले. नाश्त्याला गेले काय सच्या.
नाही ते प्रॉब्लेम काहीतरी यायला लागले.
रेकॉर्डिंग चालू आहे.
बरं बरं. आपण कुठे काय वाईट बोलले तेव्हा. यश आहे का यशा.
लाईट गेली ती लॅपटॉप जोडायला लागले येते 5 मिनिट. कधी कॉलेज चालू काय कोणाला खबर.
तुम्हीच सांगा की.
सप्टेंबर.
नोव्हेंबर. दिवाळी नंतर आहे. अरे काय लाईट इथे नाही. सचिन फोन केलता का?
केल तर ती प्रॉब्लेम लाईटचा जरा तो ते मोबाईल घ्यायला लागला आता.
चालतंय.
एक मिनिट आणि करतो मी.
हे व्हिडिओचे मिक्स आहे काय?
दहा 40 पर्यंत वाट बघू म्हणते. हा दुसरी लिंक शेअर केली सरांनी ग्रुपवर त्याच्यावर या.